Welcome to Board Game Empire. We're going to be showing you a brief overview and review of Sequence. So this is a classic game that's been around a long time. Anthony had never played it, but I've played this quite a bit years ago. You're basically trying to create sequences which consists of 5 in a row of your color. They can be diagonal, vertical, or horizontal. So you are basically, depending on the number of players, and it could be up to 12 players for this game, 2 to 12. When you have a higher player count, you would just be playing on teams, and you would just be dividing up the, there's 3 different color tokens. There's red, green, and blue, correct?
Yeah.
So you can play 3 teams or 2 teams, however you want to divide it up. But 3 players could each have their own color tokens. So in a 2-player game, which is what we played, you deal out 7 cards to each player, and you're going to look at your cards. As you can see, they correspond with the cards that are on the board. The only ones you don't play on the board are the 2-eyed jacks, which are wild, or the 1-eyed jacks, which allow you to remove an opponent's token. So you're going to be choosing, so here I have the Queen of Spades. I'm going to put one on the Queen of Spades. So, and then Anthony would go next. He would say he had the 6 of Spades. So he could, and there's 2 available slots for each card. So he could have played there, or he could have played there. The Queen of Spades, I could have played there or there. So you're just strategically placing your tokens, trying to get in a sequence of 5. For a 2-player game, you need 2 sequences to win. A 3-player game or teams, you would need 1 sequence.
There is one thing, though, you have to remember. Always, once you play a card, grab a card.
Yes, because you get 7 cards to begin with. Once you play your card, you need to draw a card. That's part of the game. If you forget to draw your card, you're just going to have 1 less card the rest of the game. Anthony did that on one of our games. Were you down to like 4 or 5 cards at one time?
5. Well, we were playing super late. And I already did a lot of stuff. And so Amanda was like, yeah.
Yeah, he forgot us several times to draw his card. But you just keep going. It's a very simple game to learn. Very simple to teach, but very strategic. Obviously, a little luck in what you get in your hand. But so, like I said, the 1-eyed jacks, you get to remove an opponent's token. So, say they're in your way or they're about to get a sequence, you can remove their token. The 2-eyed jacks allow you to put a token anywhere on the board that's opened. Obviously, only 1 token per card on the board. So that's the 2-eyed jacks are really great if you're close to creating a sequence and you just can't seem to draw that card, and you just need. That's pretty much how the game was won. The final sequence was with the 2-eyed jacks. It seemed like, because it gets more difficult as more and more tokens are out here because you're just blocking each other. But it's an easy game. It's a classic game that's been around for a long time, and it's a great one to play with a large group of people because it is so easy to teach and everyone's involved. They're all doing you're working together. I've never played this as teams, but you'd be working together, and it kind of cool as teams because you're playing off of each other, and you have more chances because you're both going to have, I don't know how many cards, like in a 4-player, you'd have 6 cards each. So instead of 7, you've got 12 cards that might be able to help you finish that sequence. So very easy. So what did you think of this game?
I really like the components. She said that, I guess the one she played was a little bit bigger.
I think it was. It's been so long.
Yeah.
I feel like it used to be larger, the cards on the board. I really think it was, but it's been so long.
But I mean, so great components. Cards are pretty standard.
Yeah, they're just your standard playing cards.
And you have the plastic tokens that you place. So good components. As far as mechanics, I really like the mechanics. Very simple. I grew up played poker a million times between poker and Uno in the military. We played that like every time we were on the field. Even when we were like doing maintenance and we were playing cards as we're doing maintenance. So we were constantly playing some type of card game in the military. But this, I could see in the barracks, us playing it if we had this as well. So great mechanics, very simple. And it's anyone who plays card before, it's very similar, familiar. It was easy to learn. So as far as replayability, high replayability, because it's literally takes a minute to set up, and then you just do your strategy and everything. So high replayability. Overall total, I'm giving this like a 7. I really enjoy this. It's quick, easy, and it's family friendly. Easy to teach many different groups. So highly recommend. 7 out of 10.
Yeah, like I said, I've played this game before. I played this a lot years ago. So I was able to just quickly teach him. I mean, even if you hadn't played it, it would be very easy. I don't think you even read the rules, really. I just had to refresh myself on how many cards you deal. But, I mean, it's such a simple game to teach. This would be great for family get-togethers. The holiday get-togethers when you want to play as a big group of people, something that could keep them entertained and everyone can play. This is great for that. And like I said, it has standard playing cards, so it's something most people will recognize and know. And if you played poker with the 2-eyed jacks being wild, that's easily, and you wouldn't have to play poker to get this game, but it probably is easier if you have played poker. It just kind of makes it easier to remember. And of course it's on the board. So, but yeah, it's a very, very simple game, slight luck based, but a lot of strategy. And it's just a quick game. I think each game, took us like 25 minutes because we played a couple times in a night because he really liked it. So we played it again, but I would definitely suggest adding this to your game collection because it's not an expensive game, and it's a great one to have on hand when you have people over that you can, if you just want to get out a quick game that you won't take hours to teach them or play. I would give this a 7 for sure. So we will put the link in the description so you can check this game out for yourself. Hopefully you'll give this video a like. Feel free to leave any comments or questions, and we'll get to those as soon as we can. We hope you're already subscribed, but if not, please subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you next time.